Hey guys, I'm Christian and this is Tony.
T-Dog.
And together we are the Resale Brothers. Sales are starting to pick up for us, over $13,000 in the past week. We're going to show you guys what's selling, some great finds that we've had in the past week that have sold for big money. We're going to show you guys all that stuff in this What Sold video. Also stick around to the end because we're going to have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. Over $200 sale that we had. We've not showed it to you yet. It wasn't within the past 7 days, but it's been within the past 30 days. So we're gonna show you guys that bolo as a little bit of a bonus, but we're gonna get right into the what sold, go over the numbers, show you guys what we've sold.
All right, ladies and gents, here we are with the numbers. Last week we did about $13,200 and we had 418 units sold, and that's about 7 days worth of work for us. 11,400 about on eBay, 1,400 on Posh, and $3,355 on Mercari. So eBay is still top dog, Poshmark with a very far second, and then Mercari third. So, but now we're gonna get into the specific items. So, all right, number one is an item that I found.
Brag about it.
And if you're wondering why all these are new in the beginning, it's because we filtered from highest price, so obviously new stuff is going to sell for more. We do sell used things, we promise.
We're trying to grab your attention
This
here.
is a Rhone Winner shag, high pile fleece, snap, button down. It also had a zipper.
Wow, all those keywords.
Very top-notch item right here. Rhone Winner's a really good brand. It sold for $98. I had it listed at $133, but I took a $98 offer because we only paid like $10 for it. So
10 into 98 is pretty daggone good. I sound like a robot. Okay, next is a pair of New Balance shoes. These were new without tags. They look like they'd never been worn at all, so we listed them as new without tags. These actually sold for $78. I was gonna say it. $78. Sold really quickly. We don't really sell a lot of shoes either. Pulled back on the shoe buying. We've explained it in another video talking about how we don't like dirty shoes, but we do pick up new or really, really good condition shoes. These sold really quickly. New Balances are definitely strong for our store.
This was a built, if you watched one of our shorts, I think it was a short, wasn't it? You seen this item? It was one of the Fairway pullovers, Elite and Fairway pullovers. Brand new, sold for $60. I took an offer on it, and it was a pretty cool built stuff that's not just the plain t-shirts.
The poor man's Lululemon
seems to do a lot better. Just the plain t-shirts aren't that great anymore, but if you can find something like this, the shorts, the pants
are good.
There's button downs, that kind of stuff. There's less of it, so it does better.
Ted Baker, we've actually bought a lot of these Ted Baker pants. Got a good deal on them. They are new without tags, unhemmed. These actually sold for, I believe, $62, and they sold in, I want to say, let's see, a couple months. Yeah, listed $624, so sold in a couple months for a really good price. Ted Baker's dress stuff, if it's a newer style, can be pretty good.
Faraday, this was a flannel, got one of the two double front pockets with the flaps.
Got them flat pocket, great keyword.
Yep, so this one sold for, I think it was $55, sold for $55. This was something that somehow got taken off of eBay and wasn't listed, and then we found it, pulled it, and it sold really quickly, so sold in less than a month.
Next is a pair of Birkenstock unisex shoes. Now these were kind of like a store display. Had some dirt on them, but you could tell they've not been worn hardly at all. No creasing or anything. So they sold for $58, and they sold super quickly. Another rare shoe sale for the Resale Brothers.
This is a J. Lindbergh. Most stuff you're gonna find in this is golf related, like the polos, the pants and shorts and stuff like that.
You'll see this logo right here.
Yeah, that logo. But this one was just a crew neck sweatshirt we found that was new. This sold for $52.
Uh-oh.
Pretty quickly.
Outer Known. This was an Outer Known flannel. Outer Known, they actually are a pretty good women's brand as well. This sold for $50, and it sold pretty quickly. Let's see when it was listed. Yeah, listed $824, so it sold really quickly. And yeah, Outer Known, their outerwear and their flannels are really, really good.
This was new without tags. It had the barbs where you can tell what the tag was. That was still attached, but it got ripped off.
Yeah.
Patagonia, this was just it's a woman's
lightweight,
like Capeline hoodies. Sold very quickly for $50. And yeah.
Cool design.
Yep.
Are those mountains, you think? Or is this like a heart? Like, do, 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 do.
2
one, hit him.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
I think you tell really good jokes.
This is a bundle. One of the reasons that our sales are so consistent is because we have such a big store, which is one of the reasons we wanted.
Biggest store.
This is one of the reasons we wanted to have a big store, because we wanted to have a steady income, kind of mix it up, have some lower dollar items, some middle tier, and some higher tier items to structure our business in a way to where we are a little bit more diverse. So this is a bundle item sold
diversity here.
Sold for $47.50.
These two whites.
For
Preach
two
diversity.
For two polos. Definitely a good sale. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
This is a polo Ralph Lauren. It's a Harrington. Every time we mention a Harrington, we get a lot of
absolutely trolled
comments about how it's a Vero, but we've never had any problems. I think
but don't come at
I think it's a Vero if you use it for something that's not one of these. I don't know, like some people use it for hats or something like that. I don't know. We've never even came close to getting one on it.
Next,
I don't even know how
Lululemon.
much that sold for. Didn't say.
Let's see. It sold for, I'm gonna say,
I think it was 50.
Yeah, they normally sell for like $50. A pair of Lululemon joggers. Now, what made these sell so quickly is the size. Also, Lululemon joggers are good in general, but the size really helped us out. Extra large. Sold super quickly for $45. And a lot of the Lululemon stuff we don't have to promote because people are looking for it, so that's another plus.
Polo Ralph Lauren green camo. This was new without tags as well.
It had a little sticker on it.
Yeah, it has the sticker, but if it doesn't have the actual tags, we still put without tags. Scroll down a little. I can't see how much it sold for. I think it was 50 as well. So
yeah.
We took a lot of $50 offers this week.
Hey guys, if you're liking this video so far, be sure to smash that like button and comment your favorite find so far of the year, and make sure you hit that bell so you get all the notifications when we put out a new video.
Do it.
And Taylor, this is a rare women's sale. It's in the 37,000s, listed 1223. So I'm assuming this is a relist for auto posture. That recreate feature is definitely helping us move the older inventory. Even stuff for, I think this sold for $38, and it's a women's item. If we didn't have auto posture, we wouldn't list in the women's category enough to get hardly any sales. So thankfully that's been helping us out. The retail was $169, so not even close to the retail. It was a size 12, so the size isn't bad either. If it was a small size, it would have probably went for like $20.
This is just a Free People kind of a jumpsuit. It's not a romper, but it is a jumpsuit. Sold for $45.
Is there a romper in the title? Yeah. Sometimes we keywords
I mean,
stack
it's kind
a little.
of like a romper, I would say, but it's also
rompers. Yeah, it's
more
not
towards jumpsuit.
Yeah, it's definitely a jumpsuit.
We just sold an Aerie sweater.
Wow.
On the Poshmark.
My wife took me into an Aerie last weekend, and I was like, wow, I am not welcome here. It was weird. True Religion jeans.
Fun story.
True Religion men's jeans. These are just the Ricky. Flat pockets in the back. We have flat pocket in the title. Anytime you see a flat pocket on a pair of pants, men's or women's, make sure you include that in your title. These sold for $40, and they sold super quickly, listed $9.24. I think we paid $10 for them.
It's a Lululemon hoodie. Men's 2XL again, also a very good size. This one was also a $44 sale. Anytime we get Lulu, we list it if it's something like this in the 50s, and then if we get a mid-40s offer, we'll take it.
If we get an offer that's not promoted and it's reasonable, we normally take it pretty quickly.
Sorry. Got another sale coming in here.
I got you. Veronica beard. Now this was a
Veronica has a beard.
Yeah, these were new, but they had a little bit of some defects on it. I mean, it's like a real shiny kind of, I don't want to say...
It's not like waxy, but...
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but there's a little bit of...
Metallic?
Yeah, metallic, that's the word. Okay.
It's right there in the title.
Wow, should have read the title. They're a shiny silver metallic. Had a little bit of wear on them, but they were new without tags, so we listed them as new. Damaged. These sold for, I think, that exact $47.50, and they sold really quickly. I actually almost didn't buy them because of a little bit of the defect, but they sold quickly. So, Veronica beard, great polo.
Brooks Brothers blazer. This sold for $36. The 1818 Fitzgerald. Put all that stuff in there. 41 regular blazer, 2-button.
Took a little bit to sell.
Yeah, it just sold Normal blazer.
Yeah, listed $524, so took a little bit. Lululemon men's textured heathered shorts. Now these have, I think they're a big size
They're
as well.
kind of sweat shorts too.
Yeah, sweat shorts, which we found sell a little bit better than like a regular pair of athletic shorts. Size extra large as well. These sold for $35, and they sold really quickly.
Peter Millar with a sports team.
Notre Dame
normally does a lot better, especially money-wise. This was a Notre Dame Fighting Irish 2XL, so it had a lot going for it. It was the green color. Everybody knows that Notre Dame and that Kelly green. Everybody loves that one. Sold for that full $42.75.
You say Kelly green?
Yeah, that's the color, Kelly green.
Wow.
Yep.
Never knew it. Bullet. This is a pair of Bullet women's jeans. They're kind of like a motorcycle style jean. Sold really quickly. The sell-through rate on these jeans is actually really, really good. So if you see them, pick them up. I'd probably pay between $4 to $6 for them because they will sell quickly.
This is a Wilson's leather jacket for ladies. Sold for $38. I had a couple of issues on it still. Some stains. But still sold for $38 in less than a month.
With flaws, yeah.
So, yeah, Wilson's leather. I never pay up for Wilson's leather because it's not going to sell for a ton most of the time. Most of the time between $25 and $40 unless it's something like extra substantial or like lamb's leather or
the belt
leather.
The belted jacket's still a little bit better.
If you have the belt, make sure you got the belt.
Yeah. Public Rec Pants. This is a pretty good brand for us. We find it quite a lot in our area. Sold for, I believe, like $34. Nowhere near that $42.75, but did so pretty quickly. Listed $8.24. I believe we paid up a little bit, maybe $8 to $10 on this item.
Tommy Hilfiger jacket sold for $30. It had a big spell out on the sleeve and that double, like the two big colors on the lining inside. So over $30. Jacket season is underway.
Tommy is coming back.
It even had a small hole in the inside pocket.
Some
Please
of the
see photos for example.
Wow. Viore, everybody knows Viore. This had the I was kind of falling off on it, but we pushed that baby down.
Yeah, the R and the I. The I was gone. The R was coming off.
Oh, wow. Sorry. The R and the I are jacked up on this, but still sold for $45 and sold really quickly. Listed $8.24. If you see Viore, pick it up for anything, maybe $10.
This was a crew neck sweatshirt that Christian passed because he didn't see it, and I found it. Always go behind your brother because he don't see stuff.
Why are you the way that you are?
See, we don't buy Champion.
Yeah, is Champion, but Champion Todd Snyder
Yes.
does well. This sold for that $39.90 very fast.
Which, I mean,
less than a month.
It literally is just a gray crew neck sweatshirt.
It looks like any other Champion sweatshirt, but it's with Todd Snyder.
Yeah, so in my defense, it looks very plain. Adriano Goldschmied men's the graduate jeans sold for $28.50, and they sold basically.
I graduated.
Basically instantly.
Did you?
Listed $9.24.
Born shoes sold for $28.49.
This is an auto posture sale as well, probably. Listed on $2.23, so it's been quite a while. Over a year.
Over a year and like a half.
Yeah, so it took forever to sell. Definitely would not pick these up again. But they did sell for $28.49, and we paid $11. We even paid up for these. So
I wanna be.
That is a not very good sale.
Forever young. This is a Hello Kitty hoodie, and it's a little different. Can you go to the back?
The back of the hoodie? Okay, let's see.
It's got skulls. Hello Kitty skulls. Did I take a picture of the skulls? I thought I did. Yeah, nope. Maybe I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, there's like little skulls with bows on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. This sold for $28 rather quickly.
Next is a pair of Nike camo sweatshorts. Like we've said before, sweatshorts seem to perform a little bit better for us, and camo is always going to make it sell faster. This sold for $28.50, and it sold basically instantly. Listed $9.24. I think it sold in like a week.
Anybody else hate this? These stupid sponsored stuff that comes in underneath it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Hate that.
So you have a nice item. You want to see the same item for cheaper?
Anyway, sorry for that. This is a vintage San Diego State jacket by the brand Nike. So San Diego State, we always pick up sports teams. Weirdly, a lot of the smaller schools, so the less well-known schools, have seemed to be doing well for us. We've sold some Akron stuff from Ohio, San Diego State like this, Miami of Ohio, I mean even Toledo. So a lot of the smaller schools, that aren't small, like they're still D1 schools, but they're like MAC schools or smaller schools, seem to do pretty well.
Because people don't buy them because they don't think they have a large enough audience, but if there's less on, there's less competition.
Yeah,
so.
And they're still big enough to where like a lot of people went there. So I don't know. That's just my little take on it.
This was the heaviest hoodie I've ever felt in my life. This thing weighs like 8 pounds. This is a Tyndale fire-resistant hoodie.
Good thing it didn't sell on Poshmark.
We had a lot of offers on this thing. Got a lot of attention.
Cheap offers.
Yeah. Didn't it sell for like $28?
Yeah.
Sold for $28 plus shipping. All of our prices are plus shipping if you're new to the channel. But yeah, $28. Quick flip there. We paid like, I think, $5 for it.
Eddie Bauer jacket. So this is just a really big Eddie Bauer jacket for XL.
Huge.
And yep, this. So we priced it up because of that, and I think it was like $25, $26, some kind of sale like that. But the 4XL did wonders.
This is definitely a bread and butter buy for us. These are the Warwick Polo Ralph Lauren jeans. They are a good size. They're 40 by 30, so on the bigger side of sizes, but sold really quickly, listed and sold in the same month they were listed in for $28.
If you watched our last video, I am doing what I preach, accepting offers. Sorry. Ralph Lauren.
Great for video.
Yeah, great for video. But you gotta do it right away. I'm telling you. Ralph Lauren denim button-down shirt. It has a flesh pony as well. We found that does help. Actually, I think we got that tip from Caleb Sales, so thanks, Caleb. This sold for $33 or $34 very quickly, less than a month.
Oh, this is a pair of
I
Savane
can't believe these sold for $24.
or Savan, however you want to say that. These are a pair of new with tags.
Saving,
Savan, Savi, I don't know.
just try to be hick.
How much you say they sold for?
24.
Sold for $24. Took a couple months to sell, but it's one of those things that most people don't pick up. When you have a big store like ours, you're trying to make sure you can pick up pretty much anything that's new with tags if you get the right price for it. Cost average was $5.56 on this, but we probably paid between $3 and $4 for it. Maybe $5, worst case.
Alfred Dunner, another thing people don't pick up, and we don't really pick up a lot of anymore.
Unless it's a big size.
This was an auto posture sale. We bought this, as you can see, a little over a year ago. Sold for that full price. So Alfred Dunner sells, but you just never know how quick it's going to sell.
And most of these Alfred Dunners we paid like $2 for. So we got a bunch of them new with tags, paid $2 for them. The cost average is $7.53, but we didn't pay that much.
It's just the cost average.
Holderness and Bourne men's polo. This is also a basic instant sale. Sold for $24, I believe. $26, and it sold instantly. So Holderness and Bourne is a great bolo.
One of the few top-notch golf brands still out there that you can get good money for. Levi's 502s, just basic Levi's, sold for $17. We can get our Levi's for $5 all day, so we'll take a $17 offer.
That was actually a full price sale.
Oh, okay. Full price sale. Either way, we sell a bunch of Levi's, so it's hard to keep track.
Carhartt pants. Now these are just a basic pair of Carhartt pants. They sold for that $23.75, and they sold in basically a couple weeks. Paid $6 for them, so definitely a quick flip.
Okay, next we have a pair of Patagonia shorts. Some call it Patty, some call it Patagucci, some call it a bunch of things. These are just a pair of athletic lined shorts. Sold for
$25.
I don't know. Yeah, he clicked off of it. I don't know.
Joseph Abboud seersucker blazer. This was kind of a test. I wanted to see if a seersucker. We don't normally buy Joseph Abboud in general. I want to see if seersucker would sell it, and it did sell it really quickly for $35. So
we actually sold 2.
Yeah,
one was new, but we sold 2.
Yeah, if you see Joseph Abboud seersucker, pick it up.
Well, one wasn't seersucker. One was just Joseph Abboud. Diesel hoodie sold for $30, I believe.
Is it wool? Oh, it's a wool blend. Cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Color block. This is kind of a random thing. This is an Eddie Bauer little hiking shoulder bag. Sold for $23.75. Took a while to sell, but pretty good profit. We paid like $1 for it.
Under Armour hoodie sold for $20. Just plain Under Armour.
A pair of Spanx. We pulled this up to tell you we do not buy Spanx anymore because they take forever to sell. These did, however, sell for $23.75. Definitely don't pay up for Spanx unless it's like a newer style, like a cargo, baggier style, but those are few and far between.
These are women's, weirdly enough, Under Armour camo pants. So they're kind of like the Storm outdoor hunting style.
The Storm stuff seems to do a little better for us.
Yeah.
And all Under Armour camo stuff seems to sell. Bonobos pants. This is just a plain pair of Bonobos pants, sold for I think around $23 we normally pay like $5 for these. It would be very rare if we spend more than that, but sometimes we do. Bonobos pants are okay. Don't sell for a lot though.
This is a good brand that you should be on the lookout for. We've sold some of this for a lot more than $22.80, but this one had
a broken button.
A button's all messed up. So yep, sold for $22.80. It still sold quick. It was linen, sold very fast, but yeah, you can. I mean, what do you think this would go for if it wasn't messed up?
Oh, it'd be at least 40. Yeah. But it's funny though, because these shirts come with a spare button, and the spare button was also cracked. I mean, it was very odd.
Quality.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a men's Sims fishing shirt. It's also a flat pocket as well. This sold really quickly for $25.
Pearl Snap. Forgot Pearl Snap.
Oh, it's Pearl Snap? Cool. Pearl Snap. I stand corrected.
Vineyard Vines. This is a cashmere Vineyard Vines.
This picture looked blurry.
Yep. It's got a cool, just a big whale with the American flag. This was a full price sale, I do declare.
I think it had something wrong with it. It has a hole somewhere.
It says no holes or stains.
Oh, never mind. North Face hiking pants sold for $25. The hiking stuff for North Face does pretty well. I would say it probably stays between that $20 and $30 price range though.
So this is a Peter Millar pants. So the inseam is 32 apparently, and they were hemmed to 28. So on the tag, I believe it says
32.
Yeah, 32. So somebody hemmed it at 28, so we put 28 in the title so that the customer would know that when they bought it. Sold for $20.
Black Brown Cashmere. Black Brown is a brand we do not touch unless it's cashmere. Excuse me. This sold. I think it sold for $20. Yeah, it says $41.80. I think we sold it for like $20. And how long did it take to sell? It took forever to sell, which is why we sold it for $20 because we had it listed a little high initially.
Under Armour shorts sold for $21.85. Don't normally get $21.85 for these. Most of the time, people send an offer for $15 to $20, but these ones sold for $21.85. So good sale. Sometimes the lighter, brighter colors will sell for a little more.
Back of my hat. Cricket. Oh yeah, this way. Cricket.
The more I look at it, it's got to just be cricket.
Outdoor research. This is just a outdoor research flannel. I think it sold for like 20. Yeah, actually, it probably sold for like $25, and it took a while to sell. So listed $224.
Brooks Brothers, just a regular plain old button down. We only pick these up if we get them for. Normally at the most we'll pay is $4, but normally we get them for around $2. This one sold for $18, and it sold in about a month.
And it is the Madison fit.
Yep, Maddie.
Ooh, speaking of cricket, this is a cricket men's
be cricket, right?
long sleeve. It's got a flat pocket too. Do we have flat pocket? Ooh, got it in the title. Nice. This sold for $25, and it sold really quickly. Listed $9.24.
Ow. These were just Untuckit pants. Sold for $19. Does Untuckit pants, do they do better than the regular shirts? I don't really know.
Does they?
We don't find them that often, so I can't tell you, but
probably paid like $5 for those. Okie dokie. This is a Ralph Lauren, just a quarter zip sweatshirt. It probably is not something we would pick up for more than $5. That's kind of the price range we stay in on these. Sold for, what'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you
said Q-zip.
I thought you said 20 bucks. Probably sold for like 24 bucks. That's normally what we get for these, between $20 and $30 if it's in really, really good shape. The size helped this one, extra, extra large. But like I said, we never pay up for those.
This was a Brooks Brothers corduroy blazer. Normally these sell for a little bit more, but it had a few issues with the material. I have a photo of them. I know I took it. There's stains on the inside. That was damaged. That was damaged. Those are on the sleeves in the front. Still sold for 20 bucks.
Not
Very
too
quickly.
shabby.
And our thrift stores never price up blazers. So.
Speaking of flaws, this has flaws, and it sold for 20 bucks. It's an LL Bean goose down vest. A little bit of a flaw there, a little bit of a flaw there, a little bit of a hole there. So if you can get a goose down LL Bean vest for cheap, and even if it has flaws, you can sell it, and you don't have to get your needle out and sew it together because it'll still sell.
A Project Rock Under Armour camo. Yep.
Kind of ugly.
Yeah. Whenever it's camo like this, I'll put Under Armour Freedom because I think it's on there too. At some point, maybe, I don't know. Sold for like $22. Like I said before, we've said it 1,000 times. This is not going to make it sell for more money, but it will tend to make it sell quicker.
Yep. Women's lightweight Nike running jacket. When you look up Nike running women's jackets, it looks kind of bad. Sell-through rate doesn't look very good. This was kind of a test. Did sell for $20, so pretty high sale price, but took a while to sell. This at $6.24. So pick them up if you can get them for under $5 or right at $5. Don't pay any more than that because they are going to sit for a little while.
This is a Tailgate. That's the brand. Georgia Bulldogs hoodie.
It's a tailgate.
So it is just a woman's oversized, bigger, going to drape over you, whatever, woman stuff. So it's over like 20 bucks rather quickly as well. Oh, actually, no, that was February, but decently fast.
Wow. That fast half a year sale. LRL, Ralph Lauren women's pants.
Lauren,
that's what I said.
you said Lauren.
Oh, whatever. Lauren.
Why do we do that? Why does everybody do that?
Because we've been doing it our whole
No, but
lives.
it's Lauren. It's so clearly Lauren. Why does everybody say
Lauren?
Lauren, yeah.
Lauren.
It's so weird.
Anyway, Ralph Lauren jeans. What did I say?
You said both different.
Ralph Lauren.
You did it again.
Ralph Lauren.
There you go.
That's what I said. Pants. They sold for 20 bucks. That's all I'm saying about it.
It's like train wreck. This is Alaskan hard gear by the brand Duluth Trading. If you didn't know that, this is normally does better than just the regular Duluth Trading. Sold for around 20 bucks.
Fila, this is a kind of a test.
Yeah,
and
idea this will.
It sold in less than a month. So listed 924, sold 924. Size 3X, so obviously the size is helping this out. But like I said, this is a test for us. Sell-through rate looks horrible when you look it up, so don't say we're telling you to buy this. But our test, the one we bought, did sell for $19. And we paid $2 for it. So the test was successful. So we'll work with that a little bit more and see if we can get some more
This is
data.
A Hagar straight up button down shirt, short sleeve. It was new with tags, sold pretty quickly, almost less than a month. Only got it for $2. Only time we're picking up Hagar shirts
This is kind of cool.
is if it's new and if it's $2 or less. So sold for $19
as far as
rather quickly. So I mean, if you wanted to pay $4 or $5, it's not a terrible deal, but we tend to pay $2. So
Duluth Trading, this is a vintage standard untucked pocket flannel. Sold for $20 and it sold, took a while to sell. It was listed in April, so took several months to sell, but it did sell for a decent price.
it's a vintage LL Bean. Is it Chamois?
Chamois.
Chamois.
Chamon.
It's a flannel, very thick, sold for 20 bucks. We've had this one for not very long. Actually, you know what? I think this was a relist, something we had for a long time that wasn't listed.
Long time.
And then we, found it, put it back up.
Crazy how many items we've found in our inventory
A whole
that
bunch. Go through your inventory.
just disappeared.
I
Like
always
good stuff.
Heard people say that and didn't think it was 100% necessary. It is 100% necessary.
I mean, there's no telling how many items we have that are just gone. Turtleson, this is another pretty good golf brand that's not super oversaturated. Sold for $25, listed in April. We priced it a little high to start. Maybe should have priced it at maybe 29, 27 to begin with. We would have sold it a little faster. But Turtleson is one of those few golf brands that's not super oversaturated.
Now we're off the
Poshmark.
This is an Abercrombie jacket, 2XL. It was a men's. Just kind of trying it out. We're trying out jackets
Good
that
size.
we haven't really bought before that are bigger, and seems like, you know, there's less risk to trying them. Sold for $25, and it sold pretty quickly, I believe. So
Yep. Okie dokie. This was one of the items that was lost in the inventory and was not listed, I believe. Sold for $50, so we had $50 just sitting in our inventory.
and we just did that, so it's only been listed for like a month and a half at the most.
Yeah.
So
The MSRP on this was $148. So for Vineyard Vine stuff, as far as pricing it based off the MSRP, you're probably going to get about a third of what the MSRP is, depending on the item. So keep that in mind.
your head's down and you're looking up at the camera and you can like barely see your eyes. It looks creepy. Like you're just creeping like people like this.
All right, let's keep going.
This was a Free People sweater with the cherries on it. Christian bought this, so I don't really know anything about it, but apparently it was on some website. I don't know.
I bought it and I listed it high. I
listed it for $85.
Yeah, the size. So I took a $45 offer because of the size. We paid like I think $11 for it. So paid $11. Not really quite Christmas season yet. It's an extra small.
Is that a Christmas season thing?
It looks kind of Christmassy to me.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's got the Christmas
Cherries.
colorway. I'm not sure if cherries are Christmas related, but anyway, even though the comps were high because of the size and because of it's not quite Christmas yet and it's not quite sweater season yet, getting close, but not 100% into sweater season yet, took a $45 offer. We'll take $20 or $25 profit for sure.
I would have loved 60, but
Yeah, well, you know,
this is a J. Crew military style jacket.
waxed.
Yeah, it's wax for women's. I hesitated to put military because it was a women's, but did it anyway. And it sold $38. So pretty.
And we've
quickly,
sold.
too.
I mean, we've probably sold,
We've sold
20 of these.
pretty good amount of jackets in the last few weeks. So
Finn Comfort. I believe this is a German brand. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've sold a lot of these
you're
shoes.
wrong. Just kidding.
We've sold a lot of these shoes over the years. Didn't even clean the bottoms of them. Like I said, we don't buy dirty shoes anymore. Sold for $40, and this brand is actually a pretty strong brand from what I remember. So be sure to look it up if you see it in the store, but it is a pretty strong brand.
Rhone performance pants. Just like all the other brands that are oversaturated with shirts, the pants seem to be doing a little bit better. Rhone pants, $35. Performance, tech, stretch, all stuff you can put in the title. Sold quick.
And this is the kind of thing you can pay up a little bit for before. This is the kind of thing you can pay up a little bit because it will sell for.
Yeah, my max would probably be $8 to $10.
Yeah,
I
a
wouldn't
little
go
bit.
over that.
By pay up, I mean anything over $5. I consider paying up a little bit.
If it's new, you can obviously go a little higher. But
Yeah. Construct. This is something that we almost didn't buy because the comps looked horrible on eBay. But I was like, I've seen this in Nordstrom a lot, so I know it's a newer, more contemporary style. It's got the 4-way stretch. Let's give it a shot. Sold for $25, paid $5 for it, and it sold pretty quickly.
Onward Reserve, I know absolutely nothing about this brand. Somebody else bought it, but sold $24. So maybe if you see it, do a little research and see if it's worth picking up. I don't know when it was.
I think they have.
When was it? What was the SKU on it? Oh, so I mean, it's not a terribly long sale. This was probably around April.
I think the
it's-
average sale price on these is pretty decent, but the sell-through rate's a little lacking based off my memory. So maybe fact check me on that a little bit, but I'm pretty sure
Memory.
that's the deal with that brand. Charles Tyrwhitt. This is a V-neck. I think is it a knit sweater? Oh, this is a cashmere blend. I think it is knit, but it's not in the
I
title.
don't think it's knit.
Maybe it's not. It looks knit based off
Cashmere
this.
stuff's not normal. Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, Charles Tyrwhitt's a decent brand. Obviously, the cashmere is helping to sell this for a little bit more money, a little faster. Sold for $20.
Have any problems? I feel like 20. Anyway, 686.
I guess low.
I just figured normally cashmere is like 30.
Mm.
686 vest. This is like a winter sports brand. They got skiing. also snowboarding, stuff like that. But this vest, I don't know who's wearing a vest to ski / do snowboarding, but apparently somebody does. Sold for $51, and it sold in, maybe 3 weeks, something like that. So not too bad.
In the comps, the sell-through rate, honestly, on this one, because I bought this one, I looked it up, did not look that great, but I was like, man, this thing's pretty nice.
Wrong season.
Yeah, wrong season. This thing's nice. It was only $10. I said, you know what? We'll give it a shot. I know this thing can sell for at least $20, and it sold for 51. So
Yeah,
trust your gut.
I'm sure most of you know that eBay's when you check it on there, it goes back like what, 90 days, 30, 90 days, something like that. So
Yeah, depending on how you
if you're
search.
looking something like this,
Normally 90 days.
it's gonna only show you stuff from the summertime right now. So
Yeah.
obviously nobody's really buying this in the summertime. You can use Terapeak and go back like what, 2 years now, so you can kind of look at the trend to see, oh, it picked up in September, it picked up in October. So I mean, you can kind of check that stuff out if you want to go into depth. But we kind of already knew that, so we just picked it up without looking it up like that. So.
Also, if you have a bigger, strong store with good numbers, good metrics, you're going to be able to sell stuff a little bit better than what it looks like when you look it up. So keep that in mind when you're looking stuff up. If it has a 50% sell-through rate on eBay and you have a really good store with really good metrics, you might be able to bump that up to 70, 75%. And if you're promoting, it might go up even more. So keep all those factors in mind when you're looking something up. It's not just this is a 50% sell-through rate, so I shouldn't buy it. A lot of times you can bump that percentage up a little bit.
I guess you can see it. We should have unveiled it a little better, maybe.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is the Sims coat that we bought. Me. I bought this for $15, and it sold in less than a month. So, like I said, this wasn't a part of this week, so it wasn't a part of our 13,000 this week, but it was about, I think it sold early September. So this sold for $250, and I only paid $15 for it. And it was a wading jacket, the G4 Pro, color block, did a little research. So if you see anything Sims that is more substantial, like a big coat like this, or something that is some wading pants, or anything that has to do with fishing that's more substantial of a piece, it's going to be a good sale for you. It's going to sell for a lot of money. So I saw a lot of stuff that was, people had them listed, even these for like $300-$400, and I went with $285 just because I wanted to, I wanted to sell it. So $250 very quickly. And yeah, Sims is always a great brand to be looking out for if you find it. All right, everybody, thank you for watching to the end of this video. Thank you for the 5,300 subscribers we got now. That's crazy. But like we said, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for this video. Also, wait till the end of the outro. We're going to give away that Rhone we promised. So be on the lookout for that coming up here in a few seconds. But like we said, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.
Also, before we catch you in the next one, I got to do this pitch. He's not going to want to hear it, but you're going to want to hear it. Become a member of the Resell Brothers channel, and you will be entered for a chance to win a monthly drawing. Now, we only have 3 members right now, so if you're a member, you got a 1 in 3 shot of winning that drawing. Also, we will add your name to the description of every video, and we will follow you back on YouTube. And if you want us to follow you back on any other social media platform, message us and tell us you're a member, and we'll follow you back there too. But that's all we got, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Draw for that Rhone flannel over here. I'm going to click start, and we'll see who won the flannel. The winner is Nathan Ferguson, 3750. To claim your prize, message us on Instagram with your address, or you can email us as well, and we will get that shipped right out to you. Again, thank you for entering, and enjoy your flannel.